Ocean. Hi, Landon. It's Cece's Story Hour, and today I have Goodnight Gorilla. Do you see the gorilla? I gotta make sure the light's right. What does the gorilla have in his hand? Is that a set of keys? Looks like. Let's see what this one's about. Goodnight Gorilla. Turn the page. Goodnight Gorilla looks like the zookeeper. Do you see what the gorilla is taking from the zookeeper? Looks like it's a set of keys. Turn the page. And what has he done? He's gotten out of his cage, and it looks like he's following the zookeeper around. Does the zookeeper have a flashlight? Light up his way. Turn the page. Good night, elephant. So the zookeeper says good night to the elephant. What do you think the gorilla's going to do? Let's see. Good night, lion. And look at the elephant. He let him out, and he looks like he's going to let the lion out too. Good night, hyena. Good night, giraffe. You see the giraffe, and there's the hyena over here, and the elephant and the lion right over there. He's letting them all out of their cages. Turn the page. Good night, Amarilla. There's this. It looks like it's Amarillo, but they called it Amarillo. No, that's right. And there it is. There he is over here. So we've got the gorilla and the elephant and the lion and the hyena, and there's the giraffe. And there's the Amarillo. And what are they doing? Looks like they're all following the zookeeper into his house. Do you see them all lined up? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 animals all following him in. Turn the page. Look at, they all went into his house, in the door. And the giraffe had to bend his head in order to get through the door, because he's a big one. A long neck. Turn the page. And it looks like they're all bedding down for sleep. And there's the zookeeper and his wife already in bed. And all the animals are all going to sleep with them. We'll see. Turn the page. And his wife said, good night, dear. You see who's sleeping right next to her? There's the gorilla, and everybody else found a place on the floor. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Looks like they all turned off the lights. They all said good night. Turn the page. Whose eyes do you think that is? Look at that. We'll see. Turn the page. Oh, she turned on the light, his wife, and look who she has in bed with her. Oh, it's too bad somebody ripped the page. And so the wife took them all back to their cages. And they were in the zoo. Good night, zoo. She put them all back in their cages. Except we still have the gorilla there. He stayed with them. Stayed with her. Good night, dear. Good night. There's the gorilla. I was just sleeping in bed with him. Looks like she's yawning. Must be very tired. Good night, gorilla. Where did the gorilla end up sleeping? In the bed with a zookeeper and his wife. And that is Goodnight Gorilla.